Hey Frank, this is Hira with Fluid Grid Marketing. I'm just sending you this quick video to go over some tips on how to increase traffic from your website and Google Business Profile. So I have here pulled up your own website. It seems like you have it through Google directly. It's a business.site website, which means that you might not be getting as much organic traffic. So you have a site built out, which is it's important to have that, but it's also important to make sure that you have a website that actually ranks on Google. I know, ironically, if it's a business website is actually bought by Google, but you. So a few good things that you do have is that you have a clear call to action, contact us. You have some images, you have some reviews. Um, but you do want to make sure that, again, if you have a website that someone who is searching for masonry, construction, or any of the services that you do offer, that they're able to actually land on your page. So right now, because you have a business.site website, it's going to be unlikely or less likely that you'll be able to do that. So the reason I can see that is because when I put your website into this analytical tool, Ahrefs, it's a way that it's a tool that analyzes how your website is performing on Google. We can see the UR and DR ratings. The UR and DR ratings are power and strength numbers. Your UR is at 0. This is a number borrowed from Google, so that's why this ranking is high. Uh, this this imbalance is basically not getting you any traffic. So there are a couple ways to increase these numbers. One is by getting backlinks, which are endorsements to your website. It's to get trust to your site, and that trust comes from the referring domains. So you want to make sure that those referring domains are trustworthy, that they're not spammy, that they're high quality, and also that they're relevant to what it is that the services that you do offer. And the other thing is that you want to make sure that you have keywords. Keywords are the actual words where people search on Google and actually land on your website. Those keywords, if paired with good backlinks, would get you traffic and get people coming to your site. So I'm going to show you in a few minutes. I'm going to show you what it would look like on a competitor's site, just so you get an idea of what it is that I'm talking about. But first, I'm going to show you what it looks like if someone were to search high buyer intent keywords for your area, for your services. And we can see on the top you have the Google Ads listings, which are high visibility, so it's great to have that. You do have this middle section that's called the Google Map Pack. So here you can, this is really important because 30 to 40% of people do come to your business through this. I do see that you have a Google Business Profile. In order for it to rank, you do want to make sure you're in these top 3. I'm going to show you in a bit how to get there. And these are the Google Organics. So you want to make sure that you're over here as well. There another 30 to 40% of people come to your business through here. And if you, increase your backlinks and your keyword count, you should be landing in this section and on the top page ideally as well. So we're going to take a look at how to rank in this Google Business Profile list at the top 3. So you can see some of your competitors, what it is that you're doing and how you should be outranking them. One is that you want to make sure that you have citations. Citations are basically having your name, number, address in different directories on Google. So that's Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, and many, many more. And then the other thing you want to make sure is that you're updating your photos. Those photos are tagged with keywords and they're geotagged. You want to make sure that you're getting 5-star reviews from your customers, that you're responding to them. You want to make sure that you fill out this description section with 750 words. You can see here that this competitor of yours is not, and it's a great way to beat them out. And then finally, I do want to show you what your competitors are doing and how they're ranking. So this company, for example, is, they have a website with a lot of their listing of their services. They have images. They have a lot of words. So Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words to scan for, because they have crawlers scanning for keywords. So you can see over here, they do have quite a lot of words filled out on their website. And then I have them pulled up on this same tool on Ahrefs, and you can see the difference. Their UR and DR ratings are 6 and 13, which is a decent number. 30 to 40 it should be closer to 30 to 40, but they could increase that by improving the quality of the referring domains. But you can see over here how many backlinks it is that they have, and you can see how much traffic that they are actually generating per month because of the number of backlinks that they have. They could even increase this volume just by increasing the quality, not even the number of backlinks, but just the quality of referring domains. So I'm going to show you here some of the keywords that they are using, how much volume that they have the potential to drive. So Boston Masonry alone, or Masonry Boston, each of these keywords searched on Google generate 250 and 350 keywords respectively. So that's the potential volume you have from these keywords per month. And of that, this particular website is ranking on the top page. So they're getting 33 hits per month out of that number, which is not bad. But again, if they increase their backlinks number and the quality of the referring domains, this number would go up even higher. But here you can just get an idea generally of how much volume, how much traffic you could be getting to your website if you actually have all of these keywords, and if you're ranking for them at a higher position. So hopefully these are some helpful tips to increase your traffic. And of course, if you have any questions, do let us know. I would love to hear your feedback.